Hello again, everybody. This is Derek, and I'm coming back at you with another wargaming and miniature video. In today's video, we're going to continue on with our What's in the Box series. And in today's What's in the Box, we're going to be exploring a Rubicon model armored vehicle, the 251-1, which is your standard 251, right? OSIP D, which I do believe the D is the late war model that has the straight back. The C, I do believe, has like the V-shape back, which actually I think looks better. But this is the D, which is the later war. And you'll notice on the picture, it's showing a -7, which is the engineering vehicle. That's not a -1. But here you'll see where it says it's a -5, a -8, and a -10. I think this is a typo because the box on their website doesn't say -5, 8, and 10. It says, I think it says 7, because that's a -7 right there. And up here it even says -5 is the assault engineer, and we already know the -5 is not an assault engineer. That should be a -7. But the 8 is the ambulance, and the 10 is the Pack 36. Now, you also, I believe, can make the 251-1. So this should be a 4-in-1 set, right? If you can make all three of those and that one, it should be a 4-in-1. But we'll have to check. We'll look and see. That's why I do these what's in the boxes, so you get to see what's actually inside the boxes. Also, Rubicon is a new product for my store. I've only had them a couple of weeks now. You can find this vehicle on my eBay store, which you can locate right here. If you were to purchase this vehicle, you're going to actually get this model, which will have been opened. Okay, so let's see what actually other things you might get. Well, you're going to get a decal sheet, a little bit of a history of a 251. It also says -5 back there. A Vallejo paint idea, German gray and black gray. All right, well, let's open this up and see exactly what you get inside this box. Well, for one thing, Rubicon does a really good job on their boxes. You would almost, I mean, this artwork right here is very good, you know, with the 109s above and other vehicles, the wood line. I really like the artwork. Okay, and it's a good sturdy box. This box came to me intact, undamaged. I was very pleased with Rubicon. I put a fairly small order in for Rubicon because I didn't know if I was going to like these vehicles or not. And if I do like these vehicles, then I'll be putting in another order to fill up my inventory, because I think they could be a good thing for my store. Okay, I already did a T-34 video. That's up, or will be up soon. And the first thing I noticed in the T-34, and now also in the 251, is that every sprue is in a bag. It's not Ziploc. This is vacuum sealed. Except for this one. This one just happens to be open. But I don't fault them at all. If it was just like this, I would be completely happy myself. But normally they're sealed. Okay. And one thing I like about the fact that it's sealed is that if the sprues rub up against each other inside the box, there's not going to be any damage to the sprue. There's not going to be any damage to the plastic, no scratches or dents or anything like that. And if a part falls off, it's going to be inside the bag, and it's not going to disappear on you. Okay, I'm super happy with that so far. I like that extra touch from Rubicon. The instruction kit, or the instruction booklet, is very small. You know, you've only got what the 3 sprues are, and then how to assemble it, on that. It goes pretty quick. Okay, we'll set that off to the side. That also says 3-in-1-5, so I think that's wrong. Okay, now you get a decal sheet. You can do the ambulance. You can do just standard German. You get all these license plate and bumper plates. So, and I'm sure they match in numbers. Some are. Well, we'll take a close-up look. If you haven't been to any of these videos, what we do is we do a close-up of all of the model parts, so you can see all the details after I take a look at them. Okay, it looks like you got the unit types in the back, like transport. You got unit numbers, and then you got other numbers that can be, you can mix and match to make whatever battalion, company, individual platoon numbers on there. Okay, so what we're going to do now is cut all these out of the bag, and I'll be right back. All right, now that we got them cut out, let's go ahead and take a look at them. Nice sizable hull. Looks very, I like the quality of the plastic. Got an interesting piece there. I'm sure a plate goes down inside there and sticks on that. I love the fact that the tracks are all one piece. Yep, I love that. Side storage compartments. The seats that go down on the inside. The back door is cut open. Okay, so far so good. I'm liking the quality of the model. Okay, there is a couple of different covers here. These are like canvas tarps that go on top of the vehicle. Okay, there's the inset with the driver's seat. And you got the drive sprockets right here, which I guess those would glue onto the side of this. I'm guessing because I haven't read that. And then your tracks would glue onto these. Okay, there's your machine gun shield. And it looks like there's 4 machine guns there. There's probably a variety like 34, 42. The reason why there's 4 guns is if your vehicle has the 34, it's got a front firing and a rear firing 34 and 42. The rear firing 42 would go on a bracket, looks a lot like this. You can't see, but we'll zoom in and you'll be able to get a closer look. The front wheels looks like an extra wheel that would go on the front. Okay, you can't see that there. There might be an extra wheel, a spare tire that goes on the front. Don't know what that would be for. There's an axe, an antenna. You got the front axle on its leaf springs. Don't know what that would be. Okay, and then additional parts. Okay, here we go. We got our engineering bridging equipment right here, inside and out. The bridge brackets that go on the side of the vehicle. Not sure what that would be or where that would go. I'll have to take a look. Okay, a couple of stretchers. Very nice. You can use these on other models, or you could put them on the inside here for making the ambulance. Okay, you got a 37 cannon, which is for the -10, and then it's got the 37, the full plate, or it looks like you have a 37, the half plate, because there's different configurations with that. Don't know what these are. The engineer wouldn't have a flamethrower because that's a totally different set. This might have something to do with the ambulance model, but I'm not sure. We'll have to take a look in the instructions for that. All right, let me adjust the camera, and then what we'll do is we'll take a close-up look at the quality of the different model pieces. Okay, we're going to start with the hull itself. Okay, this is the lower hull. You're not going to see a whole lot of detail on that. That's just... There's the door. I don't remember seeing the door. Keep our eyes open for that. Oh, there's the door right there. There's a closed door. There's the seats. There's the tracks. A lot of detail put on those. Storage compartments on the left and right side. And then the upper hull. Some details. Okay, now let's take a look at, you got the gun shield, and you can see all those rivets and hinges. Don't know what some of this stuff is. Yeah, these are the pieces that I don't know what they are. Gonna have to look at that. And here's some bridging equipment. And then over here on the end, you got the things holding the bridge up, little brackets. Looks like you got a couple of stretchers, pillows, and then these are probably rails that the stretchers go on. I'm kind of guessing about that. I don't know. Let me turn it. There we go. There's the 37 cannon. That's part of the optics for the cannon. It would go on the side of it. And oh, here we go. That's the full plate we looked at, but there's the half plate as well. That's an option for the 30 for the -10. Okay, and then on the last sprue, you got your tires. Quite a bit of detail on those tires. Look at that tread. That's worth getting. You got your spare tire, some inner bogie wheels, machine guns. Those two little angled pieces would go in the front, kind of like feelers. They would hold like rear view mirrors possibly, so you can see the back. Okay, so you got like a pickaxe, got the 42s and the 34s. And then you got the canvas. One looks like it's rolled back, and then you got the full canvas there. Don't know what that is. Antenna, axe, the rear machine gun mount, the inside of the hull. You got this plate right here. Steering wheel, of course. Then you got your two sprocket wheels, hull sides, the wheels all go onto. And then there's the little machine gun shield. And finally, let's take a look at the decals. You see how you get, okay, it says license plate usage. You're saying there's a late and there's the standard. So just depends on, this all looks late. Okay, the standards are a little bit off to the right there. And you got Wehrmacht. I don't see any SS on this. Oh wait, there is. There's some SS right there on the bottom left. Okay, and then you got your numbers, like we were talking about for the regiment, battalion, and the company and all that. And then there's your medic. And then there's the transport labels, either wheeled like motorized or tracked like you're in a half tracks. Okay guys, that is the Rubicon 251. I saw that you could do a -1, -10, -7, and a -8. So this should be a 4-in-1 set, not a 3-in-1. This set is already on my eBay store, which you can locate right there. And if you want this model, just go shop for it. I do want to say that I'm extremely pleased with the quality of the plastic, the quality of the decals, the packaging. There's not much I can say except I'm going to give it 5 out of 5 stars. I totally enjoy this. I'm going to, and after looking at the T34 and the 251, I've pretty much made my decision. I am going to put another order in for some Rubicon models because I think they're top notch. And eventually I'll get around to building some of these and selling them on the store as built and painted kits. So if you're a bolt action player, I'd jump on this. All right, and I will see you in the next video.